Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 2019 general reading. I'm just shuffling, I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card before I shuffle for your general reading. So you've got the Yang card, very fiery, very on point. Set your arrow, Sagittarius, and aim for what you want to happen in the month of March. Remember, everything follows intention. All energy goes where we set our intention for. And there's definitely a call about setting your intention forward and aiming in that direction for the month of March. Very, very beautiful. Definitely a call to action. So not a passive month. Not a month of waiting for stuff to come to our door, but actively going forward and seeking it. So, please, universe, give me straightforward messages for the sign of Sagittarius that might guide them and lead them through the month. So what lies behind you? Three of Cups with the Moon card, okay? So the Moon card can be, it's very much being in the dark. It's our shadow card, okay? So being in the mystery, being in the unknown. A lot of people don't like the Moon card. It's because a lot of people are... Reality can be very, very unbalanced, okay? Because in reality, we get the light by digging in the dark, okay? We do. There's no way around it. When we're not getting a life that we want, it's always to our shadow side or dark side we need to go to in order to undig why. Okay, very complex, but it's another sort of thing that I do, Sagittarius. That's what the Moon card represents. The Three of Cups is a card of joy and celebration. And the Moon is a card about being in the unknown, being in the uncertainty, being in the great mystery of life, okay? What you most want is the Eight of Cups, the quest. It's my Jupiter card, by the way, because Jupiter is the quest. And that's what you most want, to be in this quest. Some of you are not fully satisfied with what life has presented to you. And maybe that's where the Moon card is showing up, because there's definitely a little bit of digging work going on. The digging work we do will always be the most important work we ever do, okay? Everything I've ever created came after doing some work where I've had to look at those places where I haven't been finding satisfaction. Page of Pentacles is the gift, lovely. New opportunities, can be a new job, new project, learning a new skill. But you're learning a new skill because that which you've been doing up to now has not been feeding you from the deepest level, because he's dressed in purple and gold. And purple and gold is Jupiter. It's our universal law. It's about the divine truth. So you have not been fulfilled where you are. And this little page comes quite often giving an opportunity. It's a page and it's a pentacle, so it can be a new job offer. And it looks like you're going through the night, which means going into the mystery, the unknown, in order to grab at this page, okay? The challenge is the Eight of Wands. We'll talk about the challenge in a minute, if you don't mind. 10 of Wands in your relationship house, okay? Bit loaded here. Queen of Swords in your money and work. Six of Swords. Oh, there's a lot of travelling. 4, a lot of questing cards. Yeah, and look at your outcome, the World card. Beautiful. Definitely a month of inner honesty, okay? So when we get that inner honesty, we accept the fact that the grass we're standing on is not fully what we want for our lives, okay? All our potentials, all our dreams are not fully showing up for us. So this is what you most want. You most want this quest. And this guy is on a quest to find his 10 of Cups, by the way. And it's not about happy ever after, but it's about emotional fulfillment and loving what you do. Because, you know, Sagittarius, we can actually love what we do. Work can be our soul food. It doesn't have to be a chore. But we don't get that unless we allow ourselves to be honest about how we're feeling with the circumstances of our life. And then appears this beautiful page offering this opportunity to you. So why the Page of Pentacles? Why is he showing up as the gift for Sagittarius? Give me more, please. It's the Wheel. There's some sort of destiny here with this page, some sort of offer, some sort of opportunity that's coming your way as a gift here. The challenge of the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about travel, it's about communication. So why is the Eight of Wands the challenge? Because the Two of Pentacles. So maybe for some Sagittarius, you're already juggling a few different things. So to go for this page and this wheel, some of you might have to let go of one of these pentacles you're holding on to in order to go on this journey to find what your soul is really, really seeking, okay? It's always a really hard position when we're already quite full to have to go after opportunities, okay? And quite often part of my job is getting clients to free up some space. And when nature and a vacuum, I can't get the right words, but we have to free up space in order for us to accept the new opportunities that are coming our way. And the challenge might be you're juggling already quite a lot. So taking on this new opportunity means the challenge is you'll have to let go of one of them you're already holding on to. Okay? I understand, Sagittarius, I've been the Two of Pentacles for ages, business, and I work part-time. And I study, by the way. So that's very much what the Two of Pentacles represents. Feeling already quite loaded, but a new opportunity might be making itself known to you. But don't forget what you truly want, and what you truly want is the Ten of Cups, basically. And let that be your guiding light. And remember, to get what you want, we always have to let go of what we don't want. And that's what people don't tend to like very much. The Ten of Wands is showing up in your relationship house, so it's a little bit of tiredness and heaviness in your relationship house. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. Four of Discs. So there's a lot of people, there's a lack of people being straightforward with each other here, Sagittarius. Okay, this is about keeping your feelings close to your chest. Some of you might be holding on to this Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And not willing to take a risk to get that Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Wands is all this unspoken energy between you and someone else, or your relationships with people aren't feeling very well, they're very, very exhausted, and because they're so tired, they might be retreating their energy, Sagittarius. There's always a reason why. And what needs to happen is we need to ask and we need to listen. And if we truly love someone, we need to look for solutions together. I'll be doing relationships next week, guys, okay? Queen of Swords is in your money and work, so this can be a boss person, or the Queen of Swords is another questing card. Look, they've all got the same colours, the Moon, the 8 and the Queen. But the Queen of Swords is about the truth, okay? She represents Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is about the age of truth. Now, standing up and being in your truth can be a really, really tough process, Sagittarius, because it means you have to leave the pack. And you have to learn to be an individual and stand in the light of your own being. And it's very funny because Sagittarius sort of rules the truth, but so does Aquarius, funnily enough. So we say things like the truth shall set us free, but we don't really understand that sometimes to be in your truth and to stand up, to get vision, to be totally honest about what you want and what you don't want, takes immense courage. Yeah? That's exactly what the Queen of Swords is about. Can you clarify the Queen of Swords, please? You've got another Queen, the Queen of Wands. You're going to have to stand up here, Sagittarius, because you're not getting the fulfillment that you desire. And these two queens are both very active queens, because what fire and air act. They move forward and act. And you've been asked to move forward and act on your finances and work. And that's why you've got the wheel with the page. But letting go of what you're holding on to and actually going through the experience is going to be the challenge. But at soul position, you've got the Six of Swords, being in transition, leaving something behind and moving forward into a new era. Yeah? And your outcome, first of all, you get the Eight of Swords, but then you get the World card, which means you've left something behind. You're in search of that deeper meaning, Sagittarius energy, yeah? And then you've completed the story at the end of the month, the World card. And then a new chapter emerges in the Fool card. You do meet the Eight of Swords because nothing's ever straightforward, guys. I mean, if you think of every fairy tale, there's always challenges. The princess generally falls asleep for 100 years. There's always challenges before we reach the conclusion. The Eight of Swords is a mindset. It's about a mind that's too small, that's keeping you trapped. It might actually be sometimes very, very real trappings, like waiting to hear news about a job, waiting to hear news about new potential, but it's mostly about being trapped by a too small sense of self. It's like, well, who am I to be free because I'm only, who am I? Who am I to think that I can have a life I want? Keep small, don't stand up, don't be in your truth. Sagittarius, stand up, be in your truth, decide that your needs are not being met, take that page and that wheel and keep moving. Keep moving, keep letting go and moving towards that World card, which is the complete ending of a karmic cycle, so you can move forward into a new beginning, okay? What a reading. I swear to God, everyone's reading has been like cosmic this week. What else is going on in your relationship house? This could be someone who's, some of your relationships, people just might be very, very burnt out, overburdened, and because of that, their energy is very, very small, and they're retreating in order to keep their energy, Sagittarius, okay? We don't have to take anything personally. There's always reasons why people are not coming forward. And if that's what's showing up in your life, go for the page. Become these powerful queens and stand in your own truth. Okay? So why the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords about? Yeah, okay. Before you get the World card, you're going to meet that feeling of not being able to move. So you're the Six of Swords, you're in transition, and then you get to the land that you want to go to, and they've got a not yet sign, so you have to pull back a little bit. It's only going to be temporary, because then you absolutely nail it in the World card and you reach happy conclusion to a chapter. But it's all going to be about action here, Sagittarius, okay? Letting go of what you're holding on to in order to transition to this brand new chapter. Any more messages? Very interesting. Yeah. Time to go. Eight of Cups. Any more? Give me a minute. And then go the distance. Oh my gosh, you couldn't make that up. Time to go. There's a new chapter waiting here. You're going to have to persevere. You're going to have to have courage, determination, and intention. But if this was my reading, Sagittarius, go for it, guys, okay? Very beautiful reading. I'll be doing relationship readings next week, and we'll see what's going on for you, because there's a lot of quite heavy energy showing up in your relationship. Someone might be not very well, by the way, or you're just your energy is so involved in this that you haven't got much time for relationships, that sort of thing. Okay, Sagittarius, loads of love. Bye.